Tom, are the Dolphins still scoring? Are they still scoring on my team, Tom?
They are, Brandon. You just got it. I know. It's okay. Vance Joseph will be gone soon. It's okay.
Still scoring in my dreams, too.
I know. Yeah, I know. No, I know.
You want to score a touchdown, Tom? Just go on through my defense.
Yep.
Come on down.
Yep.
You get a touchdown. It's okay, because my other teams look great. Oh, some other football teams I know and love look great. Divorce. I'm filing for divorce against the Broncos. And I'm going to take everything. I'm taking everything.
I think the Dolphins did that yesterday, though, buddy.
We ride and we die together.
The longer the Broncos play, the more true that clip just becomes.
That's accurate.
It wasn't a funny thing. It was a prophecy. It was a prophecy foretold by the Poland children.
You're going skydiving, and you didn't realize that it's a tandem jump, and the person you're jumping with has never sky jumped before, ever. Like, they've never gone skydiving, and you're like, we're going down. Like, what? Yeah. I don't know what's gonna happen, but it's gonna be rough.
Can we just
No, buddy. I want to actually just ask you like a super legit serious question.
Sure.
Who gets fired from the Broncos because of this? Because what I kept thinking about last night, because listen, there was so much that happened yesterday, right? The Packers, they came back for a big win. Love that. But like the Cowboys, they lost to the Cardinals. The Jaguars, they lost to the Texans. The Colts, they beat the Ravens, though I know there's some ref stuff in there too, but and then of course you have the Broncos. But all I could think about was the Christmas game from last year where Baker Mayfield lit him up. And it got to a point where like everyone knew like, yeah, Nathaniel Hackett's probably going to be fired. But like the next day he was like, no, you got to go. Because now if you allow 70 points, which we haven't seen since the 60s,
66.
Score on your team, people like have to lose their job. I know it's week 3. I know it's overreaction, but people cannot keep their job after that. So my question to you is legitimately like, do people get fired today?
I don't know, just because I don't know what Sean Payton is going to do, how he runs his house, his ship. Should Vance Joseph, specifically Vance Joseph, be fired today? Yeah. Yes, Tom. I would say he should have never been hired. And it's not even like, it sucks because like Hackett, I kind of like Vance Joseph. Mm-hmm. Seems like a nice dude. And I never wish or want to see a coach who, moves their family around, get fired after 3 weeks as well. One of the few things that was working last season was your defense. With Ejiro Evero.
We'll talk.
Takes such a dramatic decline. 70 points. You give up 70 points. It's historically bad. You're like, there was 4 other times this happened. 1966 was the last time a team gave up 70 points. I would have to go back and look at these games, but I talked about this with Will. All of the points the Broncos gave up, it was from their defense. They were touchdowns by the Dolphins' offense. So no special teams, kick return, punt return, pick six, scoop and score.
Nope.
None of that. It was all the defense. First defense to ever give up 350 or more rushing and 350 or more passing yards. When I say it was the worst defensive performance ever, that's not like a fan being
hyperbole
upset, right? You want to make a statement to your team that's not going to fly. Somebody's got to go. And usually you caution about,
Happy birthday.
Firing a coach during the season because you're like, what other options are there, right? Rex Ryan, Wade Phillips, Pagano. Any of those guys are better options at this point.
You can't. Like, if you get, like, it's one thing if, like, hey, we lost 27-0. right? Like, like the Giants, week 1
to 20.
Yeah, right? 50 foot, bro, 70 points. Like, as a literal, like, I know you're big on, like, we can't blame coordinators.
No, blame them. Blame this guy.
Bro, but that's the thing. They put in their backups and they scored 21.
Well, they put in their backup QB. Mike White's first throw was just a bomb to whatever the fuck his name is, a touchdown.
And it was on Pat Surtain, no? It was on Pat Surtain, no?
Yeah, but like I'm not gonna blame Surtain there. Like I think he's one, gassed. I think two, he's not expecting the Dolphins to go deep. Also, there was no safety help there, which the Broncos dressed 2 safeties. And last week I was like, they dressed 3. Yeah. And the teams usually have 4. Usually dress 4 safeties. Broncos 2. We got injuries there. Justin Simmons not there. Well, fuck it. We'll have 2 safeties back there. But yes, I said this was the worst play I'd ever seen because it was a backup quarterback throwing a touchdown to the guy they brought up over the practice squad against our best player.
Yeah.
So that stings. And the Dolphins chose mercy. They chose to not break the record and kick a field goal for 73 points.
And I feel like, Brandon, I know we say this and we've been saying this for about, a year and a month now, something around like that it can't get any worse. But I mean this wholeheartedly. Like, I think it's peaked now. Like, it doesn't, last week was bad, right? 16 points week 1. You're like, those pesky Broncos doing it again. Last week, it's the Hail Mary, but you don't get the 2-point conversion. That's a big one. I think the bus stops here.
Are you trying to, what if he kind of sucks me right now?
No, buddy, I already did that. And I'm so, like, Sean, dude, I watched those press conferences with Sean Payton and Russell Wilson. Oh, man. And, like, Sean Payton is, like, hurrying along the reporter who's, like, trying to give context. He's like, yeah, whatever. Okay, I don't care. I answered that question. What's your question? He's like, okay, whatever. Next question. Like, he is furious. Because dude, that's embarrassing. Like, it is embarrassing.
Yeah. It is very embarrassing to have the worst defensive performance ever.
Yeah.
And for you to be the guy who decided Vance Joseph was the coach for the defense. Like, that's on Sean Payton.